Chloe on Life is Strange Before the Storm. I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some manners.
Hey! Dickhead!
Get the fuck out of here!
Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me.
Hello, Black Hell.
Chloe, do something! Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer? How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here. Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Damn, they are really going at it.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman? That was my dad. And that woman was definitely not my mom.
All right, let's try this again. Yep, the Falcon.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then just sorry.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process.
Yeah, the disciplinary
And the
process
other is
that's
all too familiar
crap.
with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time.
So, Art6, you played this episode yesterday when it came out?
Actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Yes, it happened.
Are you paying
Girly.
attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Don't screw up.
Don't get in trouble again?
Trouble is merely the byproduct, Miss Price. What's at issue is your attitude. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday.
So
Insubordinate
basically, if we
language.
want to do those little
Witnesses saying you were
fight
involved in
scenes,
bullying Nathan Prescott.
we pretty much have to go very vicious,
to that little
unfortunately.
weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Say what you will about my daughter, but she is not a bully.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity.
Whatever.
It will be handled separately.
And
Whatever,
Chloe's
dude.
situation is less sensitive?
I do not discuss
Yeah, has
other
anyone
students'
done episode 2
situations.
yet?
We are here to discuss your daughter
Besides
and
Art6?
her actions.
Convenient.
Let's reassure Mom.
Mom, you know this is all bullshit.
Not
right?
yet. Okay.
I'm beginning to suspect that myself.
I am sorry you feel that way, but your daughter's misbehavior is real and serious. And yet, even with your prodigious
Never played Life
disciplinary
is Strange
record, Miss
before this
Price,
storm.
we needn't discuss
Yeah,
any
there's
of
only 2 episodes out. The second one just
needn't?
came out yesterday.
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What? Yesterday was all me. My idea. I
was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen.
I know, right? What?
See,
What?
Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe. I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe.
This
That you
scene just
allowed
cracks
me to
me
drag you
up.
down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Art
Very
6.
cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
GG.
Chloe, is this true?
It's
By the
true.
way, if you do exclamation mark shop, it brings
Totally
up
not true.
the link to all of the
really is
games
an
that you
amazing
can get
actress.
from Sushi.
Miss Price,
Yeah, fine.
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what
Yeah,
you've
I'm just
just
going
told
with
me,
the
I have
same answers
grounds
as
to
last
punish you.
time.
Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel. Ray.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you, or
Coerce her?
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get
wasn't
to the
it Rachel's
bottom of why
idea
someone
anyway?
like Rachel.
Oh, I think we're clear, Principal Wells. Someone like Rachel, but
Yeah, that's
not
what I
my
thought.
daughter.
Excuse me?
Do you have a list of students you assume the worst about?
Enjoy the show.
You have no right to treat Chloe this way. This is because she's on financial aid, isn't it?
Let's all just calm down.
After everything she's been through in the last 2 years, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Miss Price.
Mrs. Price.
Mrs. Price, I appreciate your position, but I assure you, it is only your daughter's past behavior that has led us here today.
Yeah, whatever.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised.
I still think it's
as I am
stupid that he takes
disappointed
her
in
out
you.
of the program just
understand.
for this.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not
It's like,
be
yeah,
suspending you
take
at this
her
time.
off of the administrative, whatever it's
But
called,
you
but
have
don't take her out of
squandered
the
our
play.
trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
No.
Alright, so we're gonna go with A, right? At school, everyone acts like you beat someone up, right?
What? Are you insane?
Your discipline is still pending, Miss Price.
Ray. She loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school.
Malar,
There's a
how's it
reason we have
going?
understudies for all circumstances.
Oh, it went pretty well.
Accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy.
We had a lot of
Victoria
fun.
Chase.
Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That is such...
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both
can't
grateful
stay
that
now,
she
you're
is
playing
not
a game.
going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
It's all good, Skywolfing.
There is plenty of blame.
Yeah,
to
we're
go
working on
around.
episode 2 right
Chloe's
now.
future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Alright, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna try to take the blame again, or are we just gonna go along with Rachel and say, screw it, you know, you're out of the play. I'm sorry. She's the one who set herself up for it, right? What do you guys think? A. Alright, we're going with Rachel this time.
No.
Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw.
Listen!
In light of your many
9
past
hours? Oh,
transgressions,
geez.
Thanks for your
I have no
support.
choice but to suspend
Okay,
you
thank
for
you
the
for the
rest of the year.
follow. Host.
But it was the
I'm
other
tired.
girl's idea. She
I'm so tired.
confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly. But that does not absolve Chloe of her
Thanks for your
responsibility.
support.
Art,
You know
thank you so
what?
much.
I used to think Chloe was exaggerating about you, but now I see that she didn't go nearly far enough.
Mrs. Price, let me remind you that Chloe's case for
Are
reinstatement
you guys
begins
getting
now.
doomed for
Her
the glitch?
actions and those of your own
Probably
will be
not.
weighed carefully
I don't
when
think
the time
so.
comes. Do you understand?
At least they haven't
Both
talked
of
about
you.
it yet. Yeah, I guess, or understand this. I'm thinking A. But yeah, I don't think we are gonna get Doom. But if they decide they want to get Doom, then I might. Alright, looks like A.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I ever do.
Chloe? We understand, Mr. Wells.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to
Can't wait
clean
for
out
Super
your
Mario.
locker.
Yeah,
You may wait outside my office until he arrives.
next Friday. I'm gonna be streaming that for sure.
That
The next
is all.
Friday, be
Good day,
expecting an
Mrs. Price.
Odyssey stream.
Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
For Rachel.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. Meet me at the junkyard later? You bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
At least her parents are cool. Like, I was expecting her
really should be
parents to
going.
be like, get out of our lives. You don't really like the voice actor that James has. I don't know.
Mom,
Who is he?
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me.
Funny how Mario has
Hey,
actually
Skip.
a chest without the shirt
Fuck
and
'em.
overalls and the beach level.
Bunch of
Yes.
fascists.
You know, that reminds me. There was a funny
Hey,
post online to where
wanted to say
it was like a bunch of different
it
games,
sucks
and it's
what
like, you
happened
know
to
how to
you.
get
Thanks,
viewers?
Skip.
Show
You're gonna be
females
missed.
with barely any clothes, and Nintendo's like, nope,
I don't really
and has
care
a
about
bunch
any
of
this shit,
dudes that are shirtless,
except
including
my
Mario,
secret
and I was just
stash.
cracking up.
Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here.
All right.
Love how every time someone tells me how much potential I have, it's right before saying how I'm wasting it all.
All right, so we want to trash everything, I guess.
Trusty keeper of my graffiti pens. You've served.
Let's trash it. Photo.
Dad got Bongo from the rescue shelter.
Aw, Bungo.
Then he got run over by a car. Moral of the story, no one's ever really rescued.
I miss my cats. I used to have 2 cats. One of them actually got hit by a car. She didn't die though. She just got hit pretty hard and she came home. And I took her to the emergency like animal hospital, and that's where she ended up passing.
Wonder who will grace this space after me.
Let's sign it. Yeah, I know, right? Art 6. It makes me miss my cats. Like, one of them got hit by a car. The other one actually ran away because at the time I was living with a bunch of military guys, and they were having a party. And basically, one of the guys got so drunk he actually pulled a gun on the neighbor, and had the cops come out and crap like that. And at that time, me and my friend who was married to one of them, you know, that's why I was living with them. We were still underage, so we were like, "Oh shit." But the cops came out. They didn't even bother checking if we were drinking or anything like that. However, the
Alright.
cops
I hid my stash
opened
behind the
the
poster,
garage
which is
door,
behind my
and
boss.
my other cat bolted, and unfortunately, I never saw her again. So that was great.
Maybe chem was the class I hated the least.
Yeah, I miss my cats. I really do. Once we buy a house, I plan on getting 2 more. However, I cannot get what's it called? I can't get tiger cats again. They were short-haired tigers. I can't do it. Had to put your kid to sleep when she broke her back. Oh no, the coots. Roommates' cats both died. Antifreeze? Oh my god.
Write a poem to mark the occasion.
Yeah.
Something with...
And then my first cat, he died of old age.
Absolutely.
I got him when I was like
Positively
2 years
best
old.
concert of
And he ended
2008.
up passing when I was about
Too bad it's time to
22
go.
years old. So he actually lived a very long life. But then the 2 cats that I had myself, one got hit by a car, and then the other one ran away due to being freaked out.
Finally. What I actually came here for.
So yeah.
Finally.
Oops, I didn't mean to
What
push
I
that one.
actually came here for.
Yeah. Cat died of brain cancer. Oh no. 19 years.
Having Justin as my locker neighbor
I'm sorry.
was one of the few not shitty things about this. I had
You
big
could do
plans
something
for
with the
adding to this
signatures?
collage.
Okay.
Oh well.
Let's see. Doodles. Signatures. Yeah, I already put my
Suspended for the
signature on
year.
there.
It's starting to feel real.
Alright. I'm done with looking at everything else. Oh no, that's fine.
Jackpot. Wait. What the hell? Damn it, Justin.
Ah! Oh my gosh. How rude.
Fuck every inch of this place.
Yeah, next mission,
I
kill
wish I could tag
Justin.
it from
Basically.
floor to ceiling. But with Skip watching me.
Bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay. But try to make it fast, will you?
Tag. Yeah, basically. Yep, saw that coming. Yep, this is the bathroom. Oh gee, I wonder who graffitied. Oh my god. Yes. I love the soundtrack for these games. Yeah, those are some perfect lines for her to draw on a tiled floor. Yeah, I know. I was waiting for the sink to actually crash down. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's gonna be a while before anyone sees this. Oh, yeah, and she goes in. Really?